ants. They actually look like they're eating something dead in the window well today, but I'll blast them with some poison here. But yeah, ants are a big problem here. You leave a little bit of food out or drop a piece of potato chip on the ground, they're all over it, just a matter of minutes. So anyway, here's what they did today. Topped all these off with concrete, which was kind of concerning because this is all supposed to be level. I talked to him yesterday about this all being level, and he said, yep. I even said I want a lot of this rock removed and put over here. I gave him the wheelbarrow and talked about the grass, so I could use it for like a sod in the back. Thought everything was understood. And then they topped this first one off over here, and they topped it off, and I'm like, well, when you dig that down, I'm gonna have a concrete, who knows what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna be exposed because I gotta go down 4 to 6 inches here. So we will see how that turns out. I will admit that one's not bad, that one's pretty close. But the further you get back to the back, there's a bigger difference. That more dirt's gonna have to be taken out right in here. So we'll just see how that plays out. And today they were cutting out where they're gonna put the supports. You cut right into the beam. Off the top of my head, I would think that doing that weakened the beam, but I'm not an engineer. So laying those out and cutting those out, doing the final pours on the concrete. That's what 2 of the guys worked on all day, and then there was only 3 guys out here today, and the other guy painted all these. These are what they're going to be using to hold the roof, the structure. So he put a coat of paint on them. They're galvanized, but they painted them up also. So that's just a quick update for Saturday. And my knucklehead little dog, no matter what I do to try to keep him off this driveway, he continues to find a way to get up here. Oh, he knocked the bench over this time. Now I'm confused, I don't see the bench. I had a bench tied up right here. Oh, maybe the guys took it. They didn't know I was using it to keep the dog out, or keep the dog down. I gotta go find the bench. All right, well, have a good weekend. I'll try to get another update come Monday. We'll just keep track of this and do updates as we go. I'm really concerned where this bench went. Oh, there it is. They took the darn bench, untied it from the tree where I had it, and used it so they could do painting. Now I got my damn dog that's up here on the in the Philippines. Whenever guys do work, they have one goal, and that's to get the job done. And it's sometimes you question what exactly they're thinking, but I don't know, it's part of the frustration not being able to communicate with everybody. I didn't really think that I needed to tell somebody not to use a bench. I had it literally tied to that tree, actually tied to that tree, with rocks piled on it so the dog couldn't get up, and they took it. It didn't even ask me. All right, I'll figure this out. The dog obviously isn't hurting anything. I'm not worried about the flowers. But what he does is he sits up here and he'll pee and poop up here nonstop. He won't go back down the dirt. He'll stay right there till I throw him back down and then try to keep him down, which he's gonna get a really, really short leash here in about 5 minutes, because he poops up here and pees up here and it starts stinking up here. We don't want that. So let me take care of this issue. Now at least I know where my bench is at. Talk to you later. Take care. Hope everybody has a safe weekend. Bye. Hello. It's Monday, June 3rd from Binacawan, Bagac, Philippines. And the audio was terrible on my last video. So, I don't know. Maybe if I talk more louder. I still can't get over feeling stupid walking in my yard talking to this camera, but oh well. So the guys are back out here today, got a full day working on the carport. And today is my first anniversary, well, me and Diana's first anniversary from our marriage in the United States. Our Filipino anniversary is the 3rd of October. So I either get 2 half anniversaries, or I told her pick one or the other, and we'll go with it. But anyway, yeah, just a short video here. Yeah, they got quite a bit done today. Most of the supports are up. We'll show you that right now. So there you go. They got this support welded. They cut into the pole, welded that all in, as they did the second and third pole. Welded them all in. And then, so when they cut these out, they cut them out so that they could weld each one of these into the rebar that's inside the beam. So that's how those are secured. And then they're gonna, obviously come across here. Not for sure how many supports they're going to have coming down. Maybe 3, just by looking at how many pieces they have left over there. We will find out as we go. And they'll obviously do flashing. But I guess we got a 1 meter overhang, which is good. Maybe hard to see there. So we're gonna have a 1 meter overhang on this side. And then we'll have an overhang here. If I remember correctly, a meter's 30 inches, so that's not a meter. Because our overhang on our house, I know that's a meter. So that looks like maybe 24 inches, 20 inches, right around there somewhere. But it has an overhang. I kind of forgot about that, so that's good. Gives us a little more cover getting in the door. Like I say, the door's on the corner. So yeah. And then, so I guess what the plan is, Diana got with the engineer. I gotta say, it's my fault. I don't know Tagalog. And communication isn't thorough. 50-50 at best. So, yeah. So even the engineer didn't realize that we wanted this flat. But we did talk about that when they first came out here to measure up everything, that we wanted this level. It's not too bad of a slope, but yeah, we'll see. They take a little bit of dirt out, get it more level. Because in the future, I think we'll probably end up putting concrete in here. It's a big area. I mean, it's 26 feet across the front of the house, and they got to came out a good 15 foot from the house. So that's a big area. If we concrete that, and even down the road, we can block in the back wall and do something with the front, and you can store stuff back there. I don't know. I'll give you more options if it's flat. So that's it for the day 3 update on the carport. I don't know if my video yesterday is gonna be able to get posted on the day 2 progress. I guess it was actually Saturday, because the people across the street, they were enjoying a beautiful Saturday, playing music, and I think I picked up too much of their music. I'll probably get what they copyrighted or something they call it from YouTube, but we'll see. But yeah, I gotta take the dog in for his 4th shot. This is a 6-in-1, and then he's got 3 more coming up, so I gotta clean this kennel up a little bit before I throw it in the truck tomorrow. He's not happy because with the workers here, I can't let him off all day, because he would just be a problem. But I'll let him off here in a few minutes after I got to clean this porch off, or this driveway off. And then we did tell the guys about the driveway today. So the initial driveway finish was horrible, I thought, to say the least. Had wheels where they pulled a welder when the concrete was still wet, and it just looked really bad. So the engineer had him come out here and put a skim coat on it, and I knew, everybody and their brother knew, that it was going to do this. So I don't know. I don't know why that was a solution. Maybe it was the only thing they could do. But yeah, this area here, it's all raised up, or water's gotten underneath it. You can kind of see it. I could probably pick that apart. Probably about a 6-foot round circle, just peel that up. It's only like 1/8 of an inch thick, maybe. So not the end of the world. I'd like to have it figure out how to make it look better. I may just, I mean, this stuff's gonna come right up. I could get like a hoe or something and probably just pull the whole thing up in no time. And maybe just lay down some kind of a concrete, not paint necessarily, but I don't know, something on it to fill all the voids of the original finish. I mean, I have no problem or no question about the integrity of the driveway. But I mean, originally it looked so bad. I didn't know if my kid could play basketball out here. You know, it was very, very, it was very rough. But I quit rambling about stupid stuff, and I got work to do. So y'all take care. I will do a quick video tomorrow, and then plan on throwing all 3 of these up. And yeah, this mess over here is to keep the dog from jumping up. I don't know if you caught that in the other video, but as soon as the carport's done, we'll move him up front, put him dog house up front, tie him off up front until he gets a little older, and yeah, he'll be up in the front of the house, and we'll have to deal with all this mud and get out the concrete. All right, we all take care. Be safe, God bless, and yeah, the grass continues to grow. It's looking nice. I just got to keep on top of it. Later. Well, hello, it's Tuesday. It'll be the 4th of June. Guys just left a little while ago, and I've been out digging up more concrete. So I'm a soaking wet mess right now, but it's got to get done. I'll just hit it an hour or so in the evenings. It's not bad. So I'll show you what they got done. So we are on day 4. We got the poles set, 3 poles set on day 1. And then day 2, pretty much they chipped out the house there by the beam, so they get to some rebar to weld in these supports. So they're welded into the house. And this white's just all primer. So they've got, there's the overhang on this side. And tomorrow they're going to finish putting this piece on here. And then they're going to go through, and they got to, so he's got to cover all these end pieces here. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those he's got to weld up and fill those holes. Yeah, everything's looking real good. It's definitely going to be sturdy. I have no doubt about its sturdiness, because, yeah. And then, like I say, tomorrow they're going to finish up framing everything in, and they're going to start painting. It's going to be white, but they'll put a coat of white paint over the primer. I believe they're going to do that tomorrow, the painting. Like I say, this side here is finished. He's already got it boxed in, and he's going to do that on the other side. And then they're going to do flashing up on the sides and the gutter on the front side. I mean, a gutter similar to that on the front side. And then, I guess today's, like I say, Tuesday. So I don't know, you'd think by the end of the week, they may be putting up the actual roof. And after they get the roof up, then they said they would address the, trying to make this a little more flat. I'm not going to bust their balls too much on it. I'm not going to get a level out here and make sure it's perfectly level, but we can knock it down a little bit. Yeah, so coming right along. Other than that, I painted another coat primer on my railings. I just got to try to get some Bondo, and yeah, this is what I'm digging up. And anywhere there's grass already, I'm not gonna keep going. I could probably go back further and dig stuff up. I mean, I'm digging up, I've dug up ones twice as big as that, trying to break them up. But this is just a pit of concrete that, like I say, I'm not going to go into the grass. I'll stick up here, and there's some other places around the yard I can go to dig up what I think I'll need. This is kind of what I'm planning on doing. I'll just run the bigger rocks on the side down the row, and I know grass is going to grow in this all summer or all rainy season long. There's nothing I can do about that, but I just get a foundation to where kind of get it set up, see how it works, and then when we do the boxes in the future, do concrete boxes, I think I'm going to stop at this pillar right here, because our house wasn't, the original part of the house wasn't put on the property square, and we built off of that, so I can't go too far up this way, because then I'll be pinching off, especially if I get up there. I don't want to come out halfway and then just have a little pathway to go. So we'll go start this one, and then we'll go all the way down. And then, like I say, in the future we'll put boxes, fill them with dirt, and then we won't have to worry about grass by that time. So that's all that happened today. It is super muggy, and it looked like we had some storms rolling in. They are coming from the west, off the ocean today. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully we'll get some more rain. We've had about 3 days of no rain, so. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night.